In this next meditation, we talk a little bit about stress and stress reactivity. There's been more change in the past 50 years than ever before in history, and more change in the next 10 than in the previous 50. We notice that we're wired to follow change or to interpret change or to react to change. We're hardwired to fight it or to flee it, or sometimes we freeze in our response to stress and the changes that we're experiencing in life. That fight, flight, or freeze lands in our bodies. For some of us, it's our jaw. For some of us, it's in the back of our neck or our shoulders. For me, it lands in my chest. For some folks, it's in their hips or their buttocks or their feet, or they grip their hands as if to fight. The body keeps score. The stress lands somewhere within that musculoskeletal system. And so this next meditation is a pause to come into an awareness about where maybe that stress is landing in your body, in my body. And so like we do with many meditations, sometimes we can close our eyes, we get comfortable in a chair. Maybe we take a slow, deep breath. And I'm going to close my eyes so that I'm not distracted by you, and maybe you can close your eyes so that you're not distracted by me. If I take myself out of my thinking mind and into my body, the first place to maybe anchor that is with my breath. And so to take a couple of slow, deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Noticing that your body has been breathing you on autopilot, but in this moment, you can come off autopilot and you can breathe your body. The body scan meditation often starts at the top of the head. And so as you breathe, just try to notice if there's any tension in your face, your jaw. Some of us have temporomandibular joint or frontal headaches. And so as we take those slow, deep breaths, can we release that tension in our face and our jaw? Some of us hold that tension in our shoulders or our neck. And so sometimes just moving the head to the right or to the left. Or forward. Or back. Or even just shrugging our shoulders and then letting them relax. We send cues to our body to say relax, to let go, so that the muscles can be a bit more tender or soft. No longer needing to react, no longer needing to flee or to fear or to freeze. But in this moment, to be a little bit more present and non-reactive. As I continue to breathe, I might notice that with my inhalation, I feel my chest move. My lungs expand and my chest comes out. My rib cage expands. Used to love to watch my children breathe when they were sleeping. And I noticed their bellies moved. When you breathe, do you notice your chest moving? You take a slow, deep breath. Does your belly move? The tension in my chest, where my body keeps score, is around my heart region. And so with this meditation, sometimes it's helpful even to put the hand on where your body is holding that tension. It's a safe or a gentle kind of notion to just touch. To breathe. And let the tension be released. With mindfulness, we're intentional. And then, of course, we're attentional. We pay attention to where our body's holding on to that stress or that tension within our body. If you proceed to go down your body as you scan your body, notice the pelvic region. Some of us hold that tension at the hinge where the back and the hips form an angle if you're sitting on the floor, if you're sitting in a chair. And so if you focus on that pelvic region and just take a slow, deep breath and perhaps tilt the pelvis to the right or to the left. But one thing for sure, let your pelvic region and lower back relax. Proceeding with the body scan down our legs, down our thighs, perhaps to your feet. You know, our feet have so many nerve endings. We take our feet so much for granted. And the tension in the body keeping score in the feet, all kinds of foot issues. And so when you're scanning your feet, just maybe wiggle your toes. Notice your toes moving inside your shoes if you have shoes or sandals on. Notice the position of your shoes or your feet on the floor. Are your feet touching each other or at your side? Parted. Try to release any tension in your feet. Sometimes just a slow movement or an awareness that you're holding that tension in that region of your body. If your eyes are closed, you can open them at any time. Sometimes when you end a meditation, you can use a bell, or you can just simply take time to let your eyes get acclimated to the light. Breathe your body. Come off autopilot thinking. Notice the colors, the textures, the noises, the movements. Be still. Notice how maybe you feel a bit refreshed, that you've been able to let go of some of that tension in your body.